They were not educated. Tani 7th standard to deputy, SSLC to deputy. Children are engineers. If I try to get rich quick, from 0 to 1 crore, I want in 1 month.
Not.
No. 1 crore to 0 in 1 month is possible.
Possible.
In 1 day is
Definitely.
possible. Real estate anta risk nastana invest karung zaina. Ille she paise asata ta bank anta. Kain doche, oh, post office angi, bank angi, angagi, tengi. Because there is money we deploy. Plan na zalare, first agent, he is not come for your sake. He has come to fulfill his target. Your money is gone into something that is bad.
90% of the आमची इंडियन पॉप्युलेशन वी आर सॅलरीड पीपल म्हळ्यार आमी कोणाच्या अंडर काम कर आमकां म्हयन्याक घेतल्या ती फिक्स्ड सॅलरी म्हणून येता आनी सडावत आमचो लोक लोवर मिडल क्लास वा मिडल इन्कमाचो मनीस आतां अर्ले एका मिडल इन्कमाच्या मनशांनी वा अर्ले एका सॅलरीड मनशांनी कशें सेविंग्स करचे आनी तांचे फायनान्सीस कशें मॅनेज करचे हाचे विशयान म्हाका सांगतात की सर.
Definitely. Most people are working for this. They are employees. The principles of managing wealth and money and managing your income expenditure equations, they are not too different even for people who are in business versus people who are in employment or for that matter professionals. Cash flows and the management may be different, but the principles of investing are the same. First point, I have already told you. Ami salaried zaviyat, ami business people zaviyat, ami professionals zaviyat. First is a focus on your savings ratio.
Correct.
Okay? See that you are not unsatisfactory. Minimum of 20% of your net income. But that is not enough for financial freedom unless you have got some 40-50 years of working life. So, 30%, 32%, 33% zata gi. I can boldly tell you zata because the overwhelming majority of our clients are doing it.
Correct.
And they are normal people.
Right.
They are not extraordinarily rich. They are normal people. Many of them, tani lower middle class aton suru karna, they have come into the middle class. Some of them are moving to the upper middle class.
Correct.
High net worth individuals ye asate, extremely poor ye asate. Kona ki doubt aslar, let me tell you, our office has or had 7 rickshaw drivers as clients.
Wow.
1 or 2 of them across 4 decades of diligent saving have built up enough to get several of their children settled. They were not educated. Tani 7th standard to deputy, SSLC to deputy. Children are engineers.
Wow.
And working well. Ani tani flatan kan gelyam. They have progressed through life just because they were diligent.
Correct.
And they were persevering. Those are the qualities. So it is possible. It is not difficult, it is possible. So first focus on your savings ratio. Next, suppose your savings ratios are not good because you may have to take care of somebody else, there may be some disease in the family, genuine reasons, 100% astat, and I am the first to accept that.
Correct.
What should we do? It sounds simple, it is not easy to do. There are only 3 ways. Number 1, you have to look how you can increase income.
Correct.
Number 2, which is probably more doable, how do I decrease expenses?
Expenses. Right.
Especially unnecessary expenses. Every expense, ami a question is arije. Ye nisai ki sai.
Correct.
Pakkan am ye kan gena. Will the world end?
No.
Why? These are the kind of questions that we are. Third is of course to do both. Try to increase. If somebody has got a skill, see whether I can earn from that skill.
Correct.
I am music teach kariyadgi, side ek illness hai.
As I am doing.
Okay. Adi ashe pura kariyadgi. The early pura questions are me isarna. We have to try to do both also if possible.
Correct.
Ani ya disani sadly onkale pole tamilyare. Amka is different. We are happy in the jobs we do because we are like entrepreneurs.
Correct.
Pun sadly, India is developing one of the most toxic workplaces.
Right.
Ata 40 years back when my sister joined the bank, it was one of the dream jobs. Ata people are happy when they retire.
Agree.
Or they don't wait for retirement, they throw in their papers. Ave same zan polonche. From one bank to the other. Ave yakka agada isarle, one relationship manager agada isarle. This is your 3rd or 4th job change in about 2 years or 3 years.
Correct.
I said, you know that one is as bad as the other. Why do you do it? Tade maka ek reply dille, which is really very, very logical. Tane kale sang hota hai. See sir, when I enter a new place, for at least 3 months there is a honeymoon period.
Right.
When the honeymoon is over, I change the job.
Correct.
So every job I'm trying to get, I said, okay, this is a very nice answer.
Correct.
So it's not for the love of the work. So unfortunately, we are developing these toxic workplaces, which is so sad. There are countries of this world where the working environment is hard. Hard work is done, but it is not toxic.
Happy. Correct.
There's a reasonable amount of pride in your work, reasonable amount of, I wish we also could move there, but unfortunately we are not. So
Correct.
we have to be quite merciless. If the employers are creating toxic workspaces for us, we should be absolutely, if we get another good opportunity, we should move. I'll tell this bluntly, I'll tell this to anybody, and I'll tell this on the record.
Correct.
Okay, because in our office, we have taken all the trouble to see that the work environment is good. So we ourselves didn't know. There's a LIC and gratuity policy the LIC people were calculating the employee tenure. And I was shocked to know that the average employee tenure in our office is 18 years. In other places, not even 2 or 3 years.
I want to add on to this because sir first time ते येत असताना चढावत बँक हांगा गेल्या फायनान्शियल इन्स्टिट्यूशनाक गेल्या मस्त कंपनीजांनी पुरो हांवें भेट दिल्या बट सराच्या ऑफिसाक येताना तांचे संकड एम्प्लॉईजच्या तोंडार एक हांसो मेळ्ळो विच इज व्हेरी 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 रेअर इन टुडेज जनरेशन
कित्याक गोताय आमच्या ऑफिसान सेलिंग ना
करेक्ट
देयर आर नो सेल्स पर्सन्स एवरी स्टाफ इज अ सर्विस स्टाफ टार्गेट ना
करेक्ट
अप्रेजल ना
करेक्ट
रिटायरमेंट ना आई एम हॅपी टू से दॅट आमच्या ऑफिसांत 2 स्टाफ आसात
आय सॉ
73 and 72, they are working.
Correct.
They are working. At least 2 or 3 staff are more than 60.
Correct.
So they are working. We don't tell them. When you don't want to come, you tell us.
Correct.
Why? And even the people who have left Sadao because a girl got married and then she had to move with her husband abroad. Correct. So we have gone beyond the call of duty to create a happy atmosphere. Everybody works hard.
Correct.
But they are given a lot of freedom, so they do quality work by themselves. They take initiative. Correct. We reward initiative.
They take that freedom as a responsibility to give it back to you. Right.
Exactly. So this mad selling is one of the most stupid things I've ever come across. It's a complete dumbing down of society. People are not even thinking strategically.
Correct.
All they have to do is give the best service without worrying people for business. So the first thing is focus on your savings ratio.
Correct.
Second thing is, I already said it, take a little trouble to develop your knowledge about investment.
Correct.
Third, we should think in terms of objectives. Te ami karna. Okay, illeshe paise asat ata bank ant. Kain dorche, post office angi, bank angi, angagi, tengi. Because there is money we deploy.
Correct.
No. The money there should be a plan. And the investment anti ek saying asa. All investment must form part of a plan. It is never too late to plan.
Correct.
And third and the most important, having a plan without the money to invest is better than having the money to invest without a plan.
Correct. Right.
Plan should be there because when the money comes, it will be invested correctly.
Correct.
Plan na zalare, first agent, first other person, he is not come for your sake. He has come to fulfill his targets.
Correct.
Your money is gone into something that is bad.
Correct.
So, this is very, very important. We have to learn to think in terms of objectives.
Right.
Ata maka anga time na detailed sangonku. Pon 3 simple objectives I will give you, which apply to almost everyone. The first is an emergency fund. The second is a retirement fund, and the third is a general investment fund.
Correct.
Emergency fund ame sangalle, set it apart. Don't include it in your net assets. It's a fund to meet emergencies. Minimum 12 months of normal living expenses rounded off to the next hire, 1 lakh.
Correct.
Mutual funds are beautiful strategy asa. Kancha eka borea liquid fund anta doriyat. It's a safe fund. And ek simple to me ek instruction diya called CASTP, Capital Appreciation Systematic Transfer Plan. Very long term there. It means only this much. Principal remains there. Income goes to an equity fund.
Correct.
Okay, so supposing your emergency fund is 10 lakhs. Liquid fund 6% ಮೇಲೆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಚಿಂತೆ ಆಮಿ roughly 60,000 a year. Yeka म्हयन्या उपरांत तुमचे 10 lakhs will read roughly 10.05. 0.05, that is 5,000, एका इक्विटी इंडेक्स फंडाक वेतात, उरिल्ले पयशे थंय दवरतात. Why do we advise this? Murphy's law म्हूण तुमी भोवशा आयकलां. आमी emergency prepared asthana, you will find that emergencies don't take place, sometimes for even decades.
Right.
Emergencies are prepared now, our whole lives are one continuing emergency.
Correct.
So it will be sad if the money remains there at bank rates of interest. They can only the income gets transferred to an equity fund. And right. Risk na.
Correct.
Anybody who is scared of the stock market should invest like this.
Right.
Only my income goes there.
Right.
Risk to income does not scare anyone. Risk to principal scares me.
Correct.
Okay. So, many people have not touched their emergency fund for 10 years, 15 years, and they find after a time, tarcha value, equity value is more than the original principal. Correct. But A plus B are your emergency fund taken together.
Correct.
So, this is the first thing. Second thing is a retirement fund. Ani antu, minimum of 10% of net income, minimum, you can go further, should go into, if you have got more than 10 or 15 years for retirement, go into simple equity index funds. Well, further Magir explain karta hu. But the most simple and cheap products, kanche fund and kalche Magir sangta. So if this can go into it, minimum of 10% of your retirement if you have got more than 30 years. But 15-20 years later, I would like it to be more than 10%. Maybe 15%, maybe 20%, depending on your savings ratio. Tandugal, why am I talking so much about retirement? 60 ವರ್ಷ prior, retire karn, lifespan 90 years, I already told you. It is a frightening period of 30 years.
Correct.
And it is so important that we have enough money to live, because we can live a good quality of life even then. How important mun sangta? Muso a cousin asa. To cousin is a doctor. He is now 76. He has been a doctor for more than 5 decades in the United States.
Okay.
And he specializes in geriatrics.
Okay.
Out of the blue, one day I get a call from him from New York. He said, I am attending a geriatric conference. Top experts of this world are here. And the very first lecture, I thought of you. So I asked him, why? Because I also look geriatric. So he said, no. He said, one of the leading experts on what they call successful aging. That's what they call it. Okay. To live a good quality of life as long as possible.
Right.
He was listing out the important points for successful aging. And financial advisors now, they are all experts on geriatric. So they were all thinking, okay, first, what will be the physiological things or the other thing? So the first point of this doctor who's an expert on geriatric, a sound financial base.
Correct.
And why did he say that the sound financial base is important? Because if you have the sound financial base, it reduces stress.
Correct.
And stress is more and more of a killer as you age. In the 3 objectives, emergency fund, we are on retirement fund. And a retirement fund is very, very important. And the purpose of a retirement fund, I'm sorry, our English, unfortunately, English is the language of investment.
Investment, correct.
So, thikke cursed. But I'll tell you, the purpose of my retirement fund is to take care of me and my spouse from the date of my retirement until the end of life of the survivor among us.
Correct.
This is the purpose of an emergency
retirement fund.
Suppose my wife is also working. She should have her own retirement fund.
Right.
With the same purpose, to take care of her and her spouse from the date of her retirement until the end of life of the survivor among us.
Correct.
That is the purpose of a retirement. Ata, in the medical field, actually there are so many comparative things between the medical field and the financial field, conceptually. Medical field, we don't go to a super specialist, we go to a physician.
Physician, correct.
Physician advantage they see a wide variety of medical cases. Super specialists will only see Neurology,
Specific.
only neurology. Something else, only that. But the physician sees a wide variety. So sometimes even super specialists run 1 or 2 cases past a
It's my physician, correct.
Similarly, we see a wide variety of financial cases. So a physician will know at a time what a society has to be concerned about, which kind of diseases, sedentary lifestyle gi, lifestyle diseases gi, dusre ganche gi, and they'll advise people like, oh, this is how you have to maintain a healthy lifestyle. This is what is afflicting our population at this particular time. Similarly, if you ask me to name one area of a person's financial life about which I'm most concerned, it is that more and more people are hopelessly unprepared for retirement.
Right.
Sardani Sard Logo, 20 ವರ್ಷ 30 ವರ್ಷ retirement ಅಂತ live through with an acceptably good quality of life, they are not going to be able to do this given the current inflation, given the correct medical inflation.
Correct.
तुमका actually inflation where it bites you
Medical.
see it in 2 fields, medical and education.
Right. Completely agree.
Yes. See it in that, then you will know what inflation is. So ya khatir we need a good retirement corpus. So that is why this is very, very important. And third objective is something called a general investment fund to take care of everything other than emergencies and retirement. What is a general investment fund? General investment fund is not to meet our normal living expenses.
Right.
Punu ami life through progress kartana, there are certain lump sum irregular expenses that arise. Almost all people, it will arise at some point of time or the other.
Correct.
Examples kale, purchase of a vehicle. From time to time, family vacations.
Correct.
Burgi aslayare, children's education, children's higher education. Magir kale function aslayare, religious or social functions. Ani down payment on an apartment or house. Gar 30 varsa,
Porna zale.
kale 25 years, 25 punches gi.
Punches.
Punches natler 3 varsa zalyar maka major renovation karon
correct.
potta. So for all the magir, even looking after some elderly people in the family, siblings, charity.
Right.
Aka pura, you should have a general investment fund.
Correct.
Anto 50% ek safe investments andora, like liquid funds, bank deposit, whatever, as per what your advisor says or what your knowledge tells you. 50% equity index funds andora. So when you put 50% in safe, 50% in something that is risky but will give you a higher return, advantage ka lemale, you have 3 options. Am kata withdraw karunga sa. Withdraw karunga sta na stock market ai chaparing woi raslar. You can withdraw from the stock market.
Correct.
Stock market soma sikil aslar, withdraw from this side. Stock market sadharan woi raslar but not at the very height. You can withdraw a little bit from both.
So both the sides.
In life and in investment, it is good to have options. So, ashe ami plan karne, ashe ami invest kare. Especially for retirement, for general investment. Anto, the basic idea kale malare, our retire zathana, muja general investment fund ache balance 0 zalyari, but if it has taken care of my general investment needs, there is no problem. Because I can live off my retirement fund.
Correct.
So this is the whole concept of how a normal person can manage things more effectively. First, increase your knowledge slightly. Second, focus on your savings ratio. Third, think in terms of objectives. Emergency fund, retirement fund, general investment
funds.
From time to time, as my earnings increase savings also.
Correct.
That's why the ratio helps you.
Correct.
Lot of people start with 5,000 when their salary is 50,000. Salary 5 lakh salary, investment
5,000 anta asta.
Then
Correct.
they are wondering, maka savings nantu. No, that's not the way you do it. So always relational, always in context is what we have to think.
ओके आता सडावत म्हणजे असा स्टॉक मार्केट त्यांनी पुरा ट्रेडिंग करतात, इझी मनी असता आणि थोडे पुरा आता स्कीम्स आणि पुरा आयल्यात. सो पैसे कजे थोडे कडे सुलाभ म्हणून असता. सो निजावन सुलाभ पैसे करचे कितले सुलाभ सर?
Who has ever told you that it is difficult to make easy money? It is the easiest thing in the world.
ओके.
Punu. I will start with a quotation by a gentleman called Gus Levy,
Okay.
who was former senior partner of Goldman Sachs. तो काल लेमंटा होता है, be greedy, but be long-term greedy.
Right.
I am long-term greedy. There is good greed, there is bad greed.
Right.
Bad greed is I want to get rich quick.
Right.
Let me tell you, it is not possible to get rich quick. But the other thing is possible. You can get poor quick.
Right.
You can get poor quick. No
Okay.
problem. Without any difficulty, you can get poor quick.
Okay.
Making money is the most easy thing to do, and I will prove it.
Okay.
1,000 rupees per month SIP into an equity index fund.
Okay.
तुम्ही 1979 नंतर Bombay Stock Exchange Sensitive Index first calculate करूंक सुरू केले on the 2nd or 3rd of April 1979. So 46 years झाल्या. तुम्ही calculator run केल्यार the returns are little more than 15% compounded per annum. Do not go by those returns. किती म्हळ्यार 1979 down mid 1990s the markets were like a wild west.
Okay.
SEBI started in 1992, but first 2-3 years it was new.
Okay.
The serious regulations only started 2-3 years later. Tacha upranth tike more regulation and curb karne. The returns have been roughly about 13.5% per annum.
Annum. Okay.
Compounded. Mucha example aake ave 13.5% ave consider karong na.
Okay.
I have considered 12%.
12%. Okay.
For 40 years compounded.
Okay.
1,000 rupees aven galyar for 40 years. That is 480 months.
Okay.
This is called perseverance. Without a break.
Without a break.
Without missing an installment. I have put it into the Sensex, the Nifty. Nifty was not there in 79, but what doesn't matter. For 40 years, I have galyar at 12%. 1,000 without increasing it. I will end up with 1.19 crores.
Okay.
Making easy money is very easy.
Correct. But you should know where to do it.
Not only that, what's the beauty of this? So I had only one duty to see that my money was in my bank account on the date that it was taken from there.
Okay.
No other duty. Sounds easy, very difficult.
Right. Agreed.
Most people do not have, oh, I was on holiday, I forgot to keep money in the bank account. On this day when that check came, it bounced.
Correct.
I was not well, there was a family function. Excuses, we are the best in the world.
Agreed.
Excuses, Devchanta, we are the best in the world.
Correct.
I am a person who throughout my life, I will not give excuses. I will not tolerate stupid excuses. Once in a way, there can be a genuine excuse. But I will not tolerate that. I will never give okay, I made a mistake, I pay for it. That's all. Exactly. That is my attitude.
Correct.
Pun, it is exceptionally easy. Ata, if you think this is easy, I will make some more easy money for you.
Okay.
Investing 1,000 a month for 40 years is not at all wise because our income goes. Ya disani mutual funds ante step up plan monasa.
Right.
You can tell them I start with 1,000 for the first year. Second year aton 10% step up kara. So it's 1,100. Now, I hope in India we come to compounding instead of just 1,100, 200. Third year and 1,210 zaije because 110 of the 10% of this.
Yes.
The plan to me In the first example, in 480 months, you would have invested 4.8 lakhs.
Correct.
See the difference in the second, if you put step up plan in the same 4 decades, 40 years, instead of 4.8, you will be investing 53 lakhs.
Correct.
53 point something lakhs. Your end corpus will be 3.55 crores.
Correct.
Making money is very easy. Remaining on track, persevering, and what a brilliant writer called John Bogle called staying the course, this is difficult.
Correct.
I'm coming back to Jason's wife. You want to see the chief reason for your failure? Look in the bathroom mirror.
Right.
Don't blame investment.
No.
Investment has done its job for more than 4 centuries, not 4 decades. We may have 90 years, 100 years, maximum a few lucky people will be there. Stock market investment has lasted more than that, bond market investment even beyond that. Real estate is probably the oldest from the time human beings were there and started marking out territory. There has been real estate as an investment.
Correct.
All these things, every one of those investments have done their jobs correctly. The only question is, have you done your job?
Correct.
So this is the question to be asked. So making easy money is not at all difficult. It is actually easy money in the long run.
In the long run.
If I try to get rich quick, from 0 to 1 crore I want in 1 month, no.
Right.
Okay? 1 crore to 0 in 1 month is possible.
Possible.
In 1 day is possible. In 1 day is possible, and we have seen many such cases. Okay. That's why अब ये दोन examples देता ना. These are all automatic. You give the instruction, it will continue.
Continue, correct.
याद ऐसा नहीं. Mutual fund का 30-year SIP जाता.
Right.
You can give 30 years as long as there is money in your account.
Yes.
And there is no change in your account.
Correct.
It will continue. It will be done. You have to only remember at that time to renew it again if you still have working life left. So this is not difficult. Perseverance, keeping the money there, staying the course, these are the difficult. But these are the key to investment success, not financial analysis, not financial knowledge.
Correct.
That's why Warren Buffett has a beautiful saying, Asa. It is not necessary to do extraordinary things to obtain extraordinary results.
Correct.
Just stay the course. That's why millionaire next door. If you want me to tell you, I would like your readers to read it. Do you want me to tell you in one word what that book is? It's about perseverance.
Correct.
That's all. That's all. That's how they built up their wealth.
Correct.
So there's another saying. You don't have to be rich to invest, but you must invest to be rich.
To be rich, right. आम्ही केदाळा ये चेंज करून खाण घेतो आमचे थिंकिंग पॅटर्न आमी चेंज करून खाण घेतो डेफिनेटली आमच्या जिणेंत आमी बदलावण हाडी येता देखून आमी तांकां पळोवन ती अशी अशें पुरो म्हण चिंतच्या बदलाक आमकां आमी खंय वचूंक जाय इफ आवर डेस्टिनेशन इज लॉक्ड देन वी विल डेफिनेटली गेट द वे टू गो देर गेट देर करेक्ट
सो दिस इज द एडवाइस दैट आई वांट टू गिव
करेक्ट
ओके you try get rich quick schemes, be prepared to lose everything.
Correct.
And when you want to look around who is to blame, I'll tell you who is to blame. Go to your bathroom mirror. That's the best, one of the finest and most revealing pieces of equipment in your house.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Go to the bathroom mirror and wait. And yeah, pura get rich quick schemes aapale, how to make easy money quickly. They play to our universal human nature of greed.
Correct.
Greed is the thing that finally destroys us.
Correct.
So it is good to be greedy, but greed should be controlled.
Correct.
It is good to be greedy, but be long-term greedy.
Correct.
Okay, I too am happy to be long-term greedy, but I'm never short-term greedy.
Correct.
I don't want to make money by tomorrow.
Correct.
Yes.
आता मी लॉंग टर्म खातीर इन्वेस्ट करीत म्हणून सांगू न्हू सो तुमच्या प्रमाणे इन्वेस्टमेंटाक एक नॉर्मल मनशान एक बरी जिणी मुखार जी जाल्यार तुमी सांगले पुरो टर्म्स आमी काडून न्हू सो व्हॉट आर द सेफेस्ट वेज ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट्स
Let me completely turn our notions about safe.
करेक्ट
Number one, there is no such thing as a safe investment.
राइट
There is absolutely no such thing as a safe investment. There are 3 scenarios. If my return on my investment is consistently lower than inflation, I'm losing money.
करेक्ट
If it is equal to inflation, I'm preserving the value of my money. If it is higher than inflation, I am increasing my wealth.
करेक्ट
Let me start with our safest investment, bank deposit. And we'll take an actual example. Investment, on those who know investment, that's why I've asked your viewers to read books. There is a concept called the RRR, real rate of return.
करेक्ट
Real rate of return म्हळ्यार कालें return minus inflation minus taxation.
राइट
Or financial freedom calculation केल्ल्या बरी real rate of return calculation करया. Till recently, I higher can get. Now the bank deposit rates have slightly gone down.
Down, yeah.
After the RBI interest change. I mean 7.5 man kan.
Okay.
7 point a little higher than.
Okay.
7.5% FD asa. Now 30% tax bracket in Assam. Actually, it's 31.2 with the education cess. Ani inflation has been, we'll taking the one second, in the last 1 year, average of 7%. Only last 1 month it has dropped a little more.
Okay.
But the last 1 year has been about
7%.
7%. You ask an actual housewife, she'll say that's nonsense, it's more. But anyway, we'll take the government figure of 7%.
Okay.
Right. So it doesn't matter. 7.5 ant first out tax ಬರ್ತಾ. Tax ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡಲೇ I did the calculation here. My 7.5 comes to 5.16.
Correct.
Okay. So what I see is not what I get.
Right.
I see 7.5, I get 5.16.
5.1.
So amche investment classes ant. Look at always the post-tax return. Never look at the face value. It is not 7.5. It is 5.16 masquerading as a 7.5.
Correct.
But our tragedy does not end there.
Right.
5.6 athon we have to subtract 7%
7%
for
inflation. Right.
You are a loser by 1.84% in your safe investment.
Correct.
Okay. Take gold. Now I forgot. There was a very good gold expert. I've forgotten the name. He says the great truth about gold or bullion. Actually, that's the correct term.
Bullion, yeah.
The great truth about bullion is not that you make money by holding it, but rather that you do not lose. Beautiful, elegant way of putting it.
Right.
But also, earth itlands, the rate of gold, the growth of gold in terms of value will equal inflation. Whereas bank deposits are very often are lower than inflation in the long run. But gold will preserve the value of your money.
Correct.
We'll forget about taxes for the time being. But largely they will preserve the value of your money. Now what about actually increasing wealth? History has shown, and all the best books on investment agree with this unanimously, only 2 avenues of investment that will increase your wealth. One is the stock market, second is real estate.
Right.
Real estate has more expenses. And if you have got physical real estate, as you progress through life, it becomes more and more difficult to manage. याद दिसांनी हांव एक पळयतां, number of people, भुरगीं हांगा नात, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, United States, Europe, real estate asa. Beyond the point, you are not able to manage. Somebody
correct.
will encroach, somebody will do other things, some government new regulations will be there.
Correct.
So you have to see whether it is possible. Yadisani, even real estate mutual funds Munasata, they have just started in India for the last few years. We have to give them some more time. But the top 2 or 3 are not doing badly at all. Ye pura headache nasta nahi real estate an galiyat. So real estate and equity, remember, in my opinion, are the safest investments, because for me safety means giving you a decent return, giving you a positive return after tax, after inflation.
Okay.
I mean 13% mulle. Yadisani, your highest LTCG, long-term capital gains rate with surcharge, with everything, is 14.3%. 15% munteriya.
Okay.
13% ammaka return mellyar. 13% on 2% tax hakwatat.
Correct.
I come to 11%. Now I subtract my inflation rate of 7%. I'm still left with 4.
Correct.
Why 4? 1 or 2% above inflation for the long term is enough to make you wealthy.
Correct. But sir, म्हाका एक क्वेश्चन विचारूंक जाय. आता रियल एस्टेट आमी इन्वेस्ट करचे म्हणून सांगतात, बट इट इज नॉट हायली लिक्विड. आता एका दोळ्यार आमी आता कांत आमचे थोडे कडेन प्रॉब्लेम आसता. आता आमी काडून दवरल्यात रियल एस्टेट जागे, आमी काडून दवरल्यात, पूण इकूंक जाता कांत जाता, सडन तुका बायर्स मेळना, यू मे नॉट गेट दॅट मच ऑफ अ रिटर्न. सो हे प्रॉब्लेम आमी कशे सॉल्व करून काण घेत?
It is not the problem to be solved. It is, real estate is not for everybody.
Okay.
There are 2 types of people. One, people who are passionately interested in real estate.
Okay.
One are people like me. We do not want real estate. Unfortunately, so many people come to me to sort out their real estate problems. We are not in real estate. We do not like real estate. We do not want to be in real estate. Okay, so we see the problem. That's why I'm warning you. But there are other people who will like real estate, who want real estate, and who have got a certain expertise in it. To the extent that they are able to manage, let them manage.
Okay.
Very few lucky people, next generation also will be interested. Tanka real estate zait.
Okay.
Urulyank about when you think, okay, the time is approaching when maka ye manage karun kas ata, that's when you stop any further purchases and look to liquidating the
Whatever
existing.
you hold, correct.
And converting them to more liquid investments. That is for the people who are interested. People who are not interested in real estate, like you and I don't know about you, but like me. What is the best advice that I have received? I received this advice 2000 to 2004 for 4 years. I did a consultancy in Bombay. I used to go there for about 3-4 days. I was fortunate. Top real estate, because Bombay is not only the financial capital of India, it's also very much the real estate capital of India. Experienced real estate promoters advice. They said, if you are a person who does not like real estate, you should only buy real estate to the extent that you have a use for it.
Correct.
Not otherwise.
Correct.
Quick examples.
Good.
Many people think they need a place, or psychological, what we own, Munasa, you buy your house or apartment. Person like me, I need an office also. So I must try to own a house, I must try to own an office.
Correct.
Take one more example of furniture prepare karna, Tachens furniture prepare karta, Tachens furniture sell karta. Taka garzai. Taka not in a prominent location, ek old house gi ek shed sai for
storage.
For manufacturing
and storage.
Okay. And preparing the
things.
Manufacturing the furniture. Magir ek bore prominent location and showroom quality space. Glass and
you should come inside.
So this person must try to own all the three. Beyond that, you should not. When you don't have a use for it, you should not go for real estate.
Correct.
When you have no interest in it.
Correct.
Well-known people are tanka uncanny ability as a real estate. They have also made money in real estate. I say please go, because it's a good investment. That and equity are the only two things that will consistently give you inflation beating returns. Okay, so that is the way. Ata real estate anta risk nastana invest karung zaina.
Right.
You also need huge amounts for each purchase.
Correct.
Equity anta aventa ek example dille capital appreciation STP.
Correct.
Tumka equity in kai experience na zalyar. Put it in a safest debt investment, liquid fund anta very high degree of safety.
Correct.
Only your appreciation or the income matra eka equity fund nagdora.
Correct.
Market 50% podundi, your principal is not at risk.
Correct.
You get the confidence.
Right.
Illa 1-2-3 ವರ್ಷ experience ಮೇಲೆ ಅಪರಾಧ ಮಾಗಿರ್ ತುಮಿ ಪೊಳೆಯದ್ एक 1% systematic transfer plan ಮಾಡೋಸ 10 lakh eka liquid fund andorल्यार 10,000 rupees per month if it goes to equity.
Correct.
They are glass abori. Upper chamber athon lower chamber. It may take 8, 9, 10 years to flow. But adu there's a tremendous amount of safety. Although after 10 years your money has gone into
correct
equity fully.
Stay safe asa angai grow down untas. Correct.
So there are ways of increasing safety to an extent where risk becomes almost irrelevant.
Correct.
So there are varieties asa. This is where somebody may need a good advisor.
Correct.